People, even in this day and age, are still frightened about death. They won't talk about it. And it's such a shame because it's part of life. There is a point to everything, and we're here to learn. And it's just a learning curve, and we'll move on. But for me, it's a freedom. It's an escape. It's an escape.
See you when I see you. You're gone now. When I see you. So long now. See you when I see you. Would this life like to carry on? See you when I see you. You're gone now. When I see you. So long now. See you when I see you. Were the last words I ever heard. I don't think that I need much. I just need to be right beside you. Right beside you. Saying goodbye. Goodbye.
I never had a chance, wanna say goodbye. When we heard the news, it made my girlfriend cry. I can't believe it, you did it, you must have hurt pretty bad. Another lost soul, now the whole world's sad. So you're just another number, story, statistic. Now I'm figuring out exactly how masochistic you were to yourself. Only got one health, gotta make yourself happy, can't rely on the wealth. But them drugs got you good, got you in a chokehold. Feeling all messed up, alone and cold, scared to death, with nowhere to go but down. Screaming out for help, but no one's around. So this is my way of just
Saying goodbye. Goodbye. And I'll never feel the same again.
beat down at a time with no will to win.
One stop shop to let the pain back in.
Come back, don't stop till the light begins.
And I'll never be the same again.
Beat down at a time with no will to win.
One stop shop to let the pain back in.
Come back, don't stop till the light begins. But you lost yourself, now everything is gone cause you offed yourself. Hope you know that you were wrong.
And I'm right beside you. Right beside you. Saying goodbye. Goodbye.
I know inside that there's more to life than this mortal coil. It's a very shallow-minded person who thinks that somebody is born and dies and that's it. And this is just a shell. It's just I've got a dodgy shit. It's just I've got a dodgy shit. It's just I've got a dodgy shit.
Shh. What happened? Morning. Oof. Look at all these people. Well, a few people. Happy Tuesday morning, Monday night, whatever that is. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We're going to bring you a little closer. Oh, no. Once again, such a bad... You know, I had a little... YouTube decided to do a little brain fart, and it said, audio fuck up, please restart computer. I was like, I'm not doing that. That's not gonna happen, Billy. So I didn't. Let me get the right background here. It is not daytime anymore. Wait a minute. It goes from daytime to night. Oh, where did the sun go? There are demons afoot. Hopefully this works. Yeah, that works. That's me. Uncle Warren. I'm streaming from Taco Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. 2 tacos. But then you get 2 more. It's like that Smoke 2 Joints song, only it's I ate 2 tacos in the morning, then I ate 2 tacos at night. I ate 2 tacos, then I ate 2 tacos, and it made me feel alright till I had to go to the bathroom. What's up, Dingo? Ed Heller in the house. Gamer, Miguel's here. SFT, new one in the mix. Unless you've been here before, then welcome back. Who else we got here? Reef's here. Oh, Miss Jimmy Sinclair's here. Ivana Jones. Good to see you. Thanks everybody for coming out to this little impromptu shindig. So anything fun happened today in your neck of the woods? Did you save up your dollars, your pennies for tacos today? It is it's a weird time right now. So, but then again, when is it not? Chickens? Yeah, see them baby chickens. Oh, looks like there's a gap. Uh-oh, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then somebody's in the lower deck. Somebody's in the cheap seats. Maybe they got put in the hole for being a bad chicken. I don't know how that works. I don't know about chicken punishments. I got a new thing. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. I didn't really I don't think I can do this. Maybe I can do this. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. Screw it. Here we go. Whatever the fuck this is.
Shut up, bitch!
Wait. That's my favorite cat video of all time. The cat just like sneaking up on it. Bitch. Let's see that again.
Shut up, bitch!
That's how they punish the chickens. They punish the chickens by letting that cat come out of that cupboard and whap the shit out of them. What else we got here? So that kind of led me to some fun stuff. Just cruising around. I like watching cat videos, as you may know. No one told you to do that. Science. So I like cat videos, and if I'm in a bad mood and I want to chill, I want to get that namaste, you know, I want to get that peace. I watch like kitten videos, you know, they're just like little kitties just running around and stuff like you know, and you're just like, oh, baby. I told you, like, animals turn people into idiots. Or at least lets them talk to idiots. Are those your... What do you think, gamer? Do you think... Listen, I live in the Blues Brothers flop house. Why am I going to have some chickens up in here? All right. And if I had chickens, they would be my roommates. Uh-oh. Miguel with the dad jokes. Cat videos put you in the perfect mood. And they do. They really do. But then again, now I like to watch some weird cat videos too. I think we were talking one show one night. I can't remember whose show it was, but maybe it's on Reef's show, and we was talking about those cats that get mad. They go blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm glad we got that cleared up there, gamer. That I don't own any chickens. I don't know, maybe like an ordinance thing here in Brooklyn. I don't think anybody around here owns chickens. In fact, the only live chickens I know within a 10-mile radius may be at the zoo. I don't know. So I came across this weird cat noise compilation, and hopefully I don't get dinged on the copyright, but fuck it, we're gonna give it the old college try here. You know, because these cats are very weird, and I like to share them with you. So let's see how this works out. Here we go. Kitty! That's a devil cat right there. Calling for its Lord Satan. Wait a minute. It was kind of low.
No more. No more. No more. Almost done. Just a little bit more. A little bit. No more.
Can y'all hear that? Probably not. All right, that's enough of that bullshit. Weird. Okay, you can barely hear it. All right, it must have been just like low audio. I could hear it okay on my end. So anyway, it's just weird cats doing weird shit. Let me see if I can find something else. That's I don't know. There's cats. These cats. They were fighting in the alley. Well, not in the alley, but down the street. Well, okay, if you get down the street, there's these two cats, and they're sisters, I think. One's a little like a gray tabby, and the other one's like the solid black cat. But they got chased by a rat, and the rat was like yay big. So what was like yesterday, yesterday, yeah, not technical yesterday, Sunday. I was going into the city and I was walking down that way and I heard and it's like, are these cats chanting? What's going on here? And sure enough, I see these two cats, and it's like there's a it's very rare to see in New York or in Brooklyn. It's like, or in this part of the neighborhood anyway. So it's like there used to be a building there and they knocked it down, and now there's like a little grassy lot between these two buildings, and there's a big fence, and you look in there, and there was a cat. There's two cats looking at this rat, and they were like talking to this rat, like talking shit to him, like motherfucker, motherfucker. And the other one's like, yeah, motherfucker, motherfucker. And that rat was just like, just going. He wasn't really like making a noise. He was just going, with little teeth going, and I was too busy going on my merry way to give a shit about that. So anyway, those are city cats for you. They don't really they just, usually the rats are so big they chase the cats. And these cats are spoiled too, because it's like the hipsters in the neighborhood will put down like Tendervilles and shit like that for them. So they don't go hunting. They don't hunt rats. That's why the rats get so big around here, because these cats are pussies. You know what I mean? They're scaredy cats. Wait. They're Lady Peterson. Thanks for saving me out off that weird tangent. How you doing? Dingo says, been playing with my new, oh, you got that's right, you got the new puppy. 10 weeks old and working on housebreaking him. It was a long night going outside and cleaning up accidents. He is learning to go outside from my other two dogs. That's right. Yeah, the other dogs will definitely teach him. So puppy potty control means be super uptight. Feeding schedule at first. They almost always imitate the others, so that's good. That is good. Anyway, you were at your writing crop club. Is that what it was? Human love, solidarity. What's going on? Is it possible canine adapted humans into the pack, not vice versa, or adopted humans into the pack, like a wolf boy, like an unclean child that looks like kind of like a teeny tiny Bigfoot, and just goes like he's feral, or just has like these kind of like these. That kid from Land of the Lost, Shaka, and they had like this fucked up grill. Yeah. So anyway, I do not know why that did what it did. That is some weird shit. So we're gonna figure that out. Let me try something else here. See what else we got. That is odd. Why are you doing this, Captain Underpants? Give me just 1 second here. See. Can you hear that? I'm not getting any levels. You guys are kind of like my guinea pigs, since this is a pet night. Yeah? Alright, hang on a second. Let's see if we can find something else. Anyway, we may not watch that anymore. I'll have to figure that one out. That is just some odd shit. So I got that going into there. And yeah. All right. So anyway, how you folks doing? I don't know how long we're going to do this tonight. I have to do just some silent video stuff. Hopefully. Yeah. So very odd. Very odd. Try something here real quick. So coming up today, later today, in about 15 and a half hours, we are going to, or me, I'm going to be on Misty, Comrade Misty's show again. That'll be 4 p.m. Eastern on TNTradio.live. So, yeah, that should be a good time. Hopefully a good time had by all. I always have fun on her shows. She seems like a nice lady, that Misty Winston lady. Close that. Why will that not close? Why will you not close? What is going on? Okay. Oh, I see. I'm gonna try this. So that's gonna be fun. Do you guys like Misty, Comrade Misty? Have you ever heard her show before? It's really fun. It is. She does a great job on the old talk show scene, and I think it really suits her. She's always talked. She said she'd always wanted to do a radio show. Yeah. And the good thing about when I go on Misty's show, I make it real easy for her. There's nothing for her to prepare, no questions really. We just kind of like free association, just this random train of thought thing, and we just kind of riff off each other. Yes, that would be her. Comrade Misty is Putin's buddy on Twitter. She's a real peach, as it were. Didn't want to do this because, all right, so you've heard of that phrase in imposter syndrome, right? Where people don't want to pimp their wares, or they don't want to promote themselves because they don't think they're good enough to be promoted. I actually beg to differ on this respect, because now give me just a second here. I got a little treat for you. So where is you? Give me just one moment here. All I got to do is a little something like this, and then a little something like this. All right, so, and then do this. Okay, now you can go away. I want to show you something that me and my friend Jimmy Sunderland have been working on. If you don't know who Jimmy is an awesome artist. She's I think I fucked something up here. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, maybe we're fine. I kind of like talking to myself because I don't know. When you're running this thing by yourself, and you have to do your own technical directing, your own engineering, that kind of thing, it's kind of difficult to not pay attention to shit. So yeah, anyway, let me get back to this. So what I was talking to you about, right, Captain Ramble. We finally have some merchandise, and I tried to price it at a reasonable price, but it's still a little bit on the pricey side. So you can't afford it, that's fine. I understand. I mean, it's not fine that you can't afford it. I wish we lived in a world where we could all afford cool stuff. You know, but if you can buy something that's great, you'll be helping me and Jimmy out. She does the artwork for the merch that we're peddling here, and I'm going to show it to you here right now. So bingo. So this is my Teespring store, and this is one of the things here. Alpaca bowl. Right, and it's an alpaca, and he's smoking weed, or she's smoking weed, right? You get it? And then on the back we have extra Bulla logo in hippie colors. This is a tie-dye shirt, and it goes from extra small to 3XL. I will put the link here in the thing. It's also in my link tree too. But I'm really proud of this stuff. Because Jimmy did a great job. You know, and we're trying to make some money, trying to make a little money. I'm trying to do this gig full time. I know it's going to be a while before that can happen, but in the meantime, if I can make a little coin on the side, thanks, gamer. Appreciate it, bud. That's great, but I'm not trying to rip anybody off, but these things are a little on the pricey side. So I understand if you're like, fuck that shit's too expensive. Let's see what else we got here. This is the wash your ass shirt. Yes, wash your ass. And see, it's, maybe can I zoom in a little bit here? Maybe. I don't know how this is gonna work. Nope, not gonna let me do it. You motherfucker. But it's a donkey. See, it's the donkey. He's washing his ass. The ass is washing its ass. It's like a picture within a picture. It's almost like a, one of those art house film things. And then on the back, got my logo here and the channels that I usually stream on. The Rockfin is on Indies. I don't have a Rockfin yet, but we're trying to work on that stuff. So yeah, this is on the Teespring store, or on the Spring store, whatever it's called now. And there's other little goodies here. There's all kinds of shirts. There's A shirts. The shirt formerly known as wife beater. But we can't say that today. They got hoodies. You're into that sort of thing, kind of like this crop hoodies for you hussies out there. I don't know how I say hussy. I make it sound like that you're not going to wear a shirt underneath that or whatever. There's bags, and there's mugs there, and got like a stainless steel water bottle. I know some of this stuff is ridiculous. I'm not paying that. I don't blame you. But, if you got a rich friend that wants to buy you something nice, towels, blankets, pillows, coffee cups, the extra Bulla coffee cup there, that's probably going to be a crowd pleaser right there. I like the tie-dye. I'm a big fan of the tie-dye. You got kind of a little Gilligan hat type thing going on there. And leggings for the ladies or the guys, if you're into that sort of thing. I don't judge. And then some regular ass cups and stuff here. We got flip-flops, socks, and yeah, so, and those are like the two designs, well, the three designs, the alpaca, and we got the that extra Bulla groovy gravy look logo, and then the wash your ass. That was Jimmy Sunderland. Yeah, of course. Wait a minute, wait a minute, who are you talking to? You like how you correct yourself in real time? If you're talking to me, it's because I'm always incorrect. Anyway, I put the link there. You check it out. You want to help a brother out and get some okay swag. Quality should be pretty decent. I mean, the artwork is just great. Jimmy did just a great job. I said, I talked to her. I said, she said, I do artwork. I do drawings and stuff, and I don't put my stuff out there. And I said, well, we got to change that. So I said, can you draw a donkey in a bathtub? Like a donkey, like taking a bath, and then we're going to do wash your ass. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought she'd probably be like, this guy's an idiot. We're not going to do that shit. But sure enough, she came through, and then we were just riffing, and one night, and I said, what about alpaca bowl? Now that's not like a totally original idea. I've seen other shirts and stuff that say alpaca bowl and it's got an alpaca on it, but that is, she drew that. That was an original. She didn't like copy anything or anything. So alpaca bowl, right? I know. Miguel, you are so supportive. I appreciate you. All of y'all are very cool like that. So anywho, we're gonna have more stuff coming. I think I found my partner in crime when it comes to merch, so she gets to get her creative juices flowing and do her artwork, and I set it up on the old merch there, and we'll put it up the flagpole and see if anybody salutes, kind of that sort of thing. So hopefully we will. I think Fiorella said she was going to buy one of those alpaca bowl tie-dye shirts. Those are the ones I really like. I really like the tie-dye ones. And I mean, I like them all, but tie-dye shirt, that's let's take a look at that one more time. So yeah, there's the he's wearing a hat too. Alpacas don't usually wear hats. Not in the wild anyway, unless it's hot and they're near a hat store, I guess. So yeah. So we've been like I said, we've been working on that for a while. A little bit, like a couple weeks maybe. Is that right, Jimmy? And then we just kind of hit the ground running. Last Thursday, Jesse Jet and Greg, Big Mad Crab, were on the show, and like I said, we talked about Crocus on the show, and afterwards we said we managed to come up with this saying called "Invocus the Crocus," and so we're working on it now. Jimmy's been working on this, so it's basically Greg, and he's like in this wizard's hat, and he's conjuring up the band Crocus, and Crocus is coming out of this cauldron, and right, Crocus, Invocus the Crocus. And if you did watch the show, so Crocus is just this rando band. Quite sure where Crocus is. We're gonna look up Crocus. Sorry. It's going to be our thing here. Crocus. So Crocus was this band, mostly like, they've been around since 75. Okay. 1975. So, yes, continue the site. Come on. Do not deny me, Crocus. Anyway, so I'm sure every town, you had a local rock and roll station, and you'd have shows in your town or near your town, sort of, and you'd have that guy with that big ballsy voice on the radio who would go, live at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, it's White Snake with special guest Crocus. Tickets on sale now at all Orange Julius's and Spencer gift shops. A Beaver production, that kind of thing. So anyway, so Crocus was my go-to special guest band. So anytime somebody said they were going to go see a show somewhere, I would say, "Oh man, is special guest Crocus?" And yeah, it was 80s hair band more or less, but a very unknown band. So let's look at their website real quick. I have it up here. So this is Crocus. Um, they're gonna be they've kind of fallen upon hard times. You know, they've been around for 47 years, and God knows what they're doing now. Yes, Lainey, we can do a Gen X music night. Anyway, I can't. I know we discussed this. I can't particularly play the music per se on here, but we can definitely talk about music. Um, and that may be just as good. So let's check out Crocus's discography, shall we? Um, so apparently they had a lot of albums. Let's see what this one is. This is it's just called First Album. Okay. The so-called icebreaker, the first steps for the founding members. The lineup included Chris Von Rohr, Tommy Kiefer, Remo Spadino, and Hansi Droz. That sounds like somebody took some Scrabble tiles, shook them up, put them in a bag, shook them up again, and then throw them out and said, "Here, there's Crocus." You know what we could do? We could do a crossover episode, lady. We could get everybody on camera here, and then we could do your radio show. And I think that would be fun. Just you ponder that. If you're talking to me, Ivana, of course, I listen to classic rock. I love classic rock. I used to work at a classic rock radio station about 30 years ago. Awesome gig. It was like one of those best jobs, worst paying gigs ever kind of thing. Wait a minute, when was that? So that was 76 was their first album, right? Second one was To You All from 1977. It was it was a joint venture with the band Montezuma. The first hard rock sounds with limited success in Switzerland. First record cover with the Crocus logo, right? First video clip, Highway Song, now available on CD. I don't think that's to be confused with Deep Purple's Highway Song. I think that's a totally different one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know any Crocus songs, and that's what makes it so much fun to reference Crocus to people and make it sound like, what, you don't know Crocus? What's wrong with you? So their third one, we're not going to go through all of them because there's like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. There's 27 albums. We're not going to go through the whole one. But you can find them on Facebook. They're on Facebook. Look at that dog. They shouldn't let that dog smoke. That's very bad for the puppers. 78 was Painkiller, a record of substantially better quality. Recording and mixing took place at Manor Studios in Oxford, England. Completed in just 6 days. Also released under the title Pay It in Metal. All right. So this had 10 tracks. So let's see. This was from 2021. Adios Amigos live at Wacken. This is probably no band that doesn't dream of playing at the biggest festival in the metal world. Crocus rocked there for the second time in August 2019, this time on the main stage. What belonged together came together, and the guys, who have played over 2,000 concerts worldwide in their 46-year career, experienced one of their strongest moments ever. Chris Von Rohr. I don't know where these guys are from, so I'm going to just assume they're like from like some German type place, because Crocus sounds like a German name. It was a magical day for us. From the first song on, we felt that the feeling, the connection, and the sound of the right conclusion. A huge rock party. Huge hard rock party. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Anyone who listens to Crocus live at Whackin' can only confirm that Crocus have never been so good and full of joy in playing, and the journey doesn't seem to be over yet, luckily. Oh, wait, this was at the Wacken Festival in Germany, so maybe they are German, yeah? Does anybody in chat, have you ever heard a Crocus song in your life? SFT, right on, right? Pink Floyd, Zeppelin, AC/DC, right on. I'm right there. I like Boston. Boston's a good band. They're a good hard rocking band. I can't. And once the early '80s hit, I started listening to Journey, Escape, and Frontiers. Probably their two best albums. That's with Steve Perry as the front man. Greg Raleigh was the front man for a while, like in the earlier albums, but then he went on to become a backup singer. You stupid Dingo. You stupid. Once Klaus Schwab was the drummer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you get the job. Yes, Crocus, I heard. I had two older uncles that Hellraisers. Oh, that were Hellraisers. Wait a minute, your uncles knew Crocus? Look, these shows, these shows get kind of random, and you never know where they're going to happen. One night, one moment you're watching Chickens, and then the next thing you know, you're having an in-depth discussion about Crocus. But yeah, they had was it 20, what did we say, 27? Yeah, 27 albums. Never heard one of them. I'm afraid to play one. I'm scared. I'm scared to play. I don't want to get copyright dinged by Crocus. I'll never live that down. Right? So let's read the history real quick. Back to this bullshit. So, and I'll read it to you. So, Solothurn. Where the hell is that? These people are from Solothurn, right? So we're gonna look up where that is real quick. Oh, it's in Switzerland. They're Swiss. They are Swiss. What's up, Signs? No, we're just talking about Crocus. Wow. So they were Swiss. I knew they were like somewhere around there. The hard rock band from Solothurn realized the truth. Wait a minute. Okay. Nothing is powerfuler. This is their word. Powerfuler than a powerful song. So said Crocus in the booklet from their new CD, Big Rocks, The Roots of Crocus. A hard rock band from Solothurn realized the truth of this statement very early on in their career, creating hard rock classics like Bedside Radio, Tokyo Nights, Long Stick Goes Boom, Winning Man, Easy Rocker, Headhunter, and Screaming in the Night. From their third album onwards, the Swiss flagship of power rock, the Swiss flagship of power rock, began recording material by other artists, including songs like Stay Awake All Night or the ultimate rock song American Woman, and later Help. So they were a bit of a cover band. They always made sure they never just churned out a boring copy of the original. Instead, they made the songs their own, showed the original songs in a completely new light, and in some cases, even improved on them. So it's not, I find it highly suspicious that Crocus improved any song, even their own. Yeah, you're right, SFT. Swiss Euro. That's it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Sorry, chickens. Sorry, you guys are safe. So, anyway, let's see. In the early years, Chris and Fernando jammed songs by Free and Above All Cream, the band consisting of Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker that had a massive influence on us. So their influences were Free and Cream. And if you don't know who Free is, Free did All Right Now, Baby, It's All Right Now. Doo, 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 doo. For his part, Mark was in Malta and England singing a wide variety of songs by the Beatles, the Kinks, the Who, and Queen. Anyone who grew up listening to these songs was very lucky. Just compare the charts in the 60s with the charts now. The 60s wins hands down with singles by Hendrix, Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, the Who. Here we go. Crocus grew up in the golden age of rock and roll. They were surrounded by unique, legendary songs that are as good today as they were then and cannot be topped. This had a strong influence on Crocus's output. The band is sure of one thing. Just like us, many younger rock fans will discover what these giants of the 60s and 70s had to offer. This album will take them on a musical journey of discovery. What? Boston? Doesn't sound like a history. It just sounds about like this particular I guess that's their box set, maybe. It looks like a box. But yeah, so these are Crocus. This is the members of Crocus today, I guess, kind of older. I don't know if they've been doing this for 46 years. Let's say they were like, give them the benefit of the doubt, they were 18 when they were started out. That means they got to be in like, you know, at least their 60s, maybe early 70s. Yeah, you'd think ABBA. No, but ABBA was Swedish. They weren't Swiss. Don't be a racist, Dingo. They're not the same just because they're both white people. Anyway, so yeah. What else they got on here? What else? How else can we milk this Crocus thing? You can become part of the fan club. If you're into that sort of thing. Let's see what the news is. Let's see if they're going to be touring anytime soon. So they just had that live at Wacken, Germany, vinyl exclusive, only available in our fan shop store. Yeah, because nobody's going to sell it. You're gonna pick up new Crocus. First of all, record stores are disappearing, which is kind of a shame. I live in New York, and they still have a few record stores around here that you could go and purchase vinyl. Bad thing is, well, it's good and bad, I guess. So with the resurgence of hipsters buying record players and wanting shit on vinyl, and not just hipsters, there's some people who are vinyl files who like that sort of thing. But prices, like for a while when CDs came out, and for a while even before the hipsters started buying all the records again, records were cheap. You could get records pretty cheap, but they stopped making new music, a lot of new music on vinyl, right? So you could get it on CD, and then eventually you could get it on streaming. But now it's all everybody's starting to release shit on vinyl again. And now the shit's expensive again, like $15-16 for a record, which is kind of crazy. Lainey, you're Swedish? I did not know that. That's very cool. I could kind of tell though. You kind of got that. You got the blonde hair and the nice creamy skin. You're probably like me. You probably burn easily, so you have to wear a hat when you go out. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully maybe you can tan. You could probably tan. Look at that, boy. None of those people tan. You're like me. We got like no melanin in our skin. No wonder we're not clear. Um, but anyway, so but yeah, there's a few record stores. You probably see like some in some like college towns and stuff. You'll find record stores still, but it's mostly streaming stuff now. Yes, I do as well. Although I get the farmer's tan like this. This will kind of tan a little bit here on the arms. But my face goes from white to red, back to white again. So it doesn't tan. Um, Legs are the same way, but my arms is weird. It's just my arms. It's kind of weird. Um, but yeah, back to what you were saying, Ivana. Yeah, we were talking about classic rock. Um, so I used to work at a classic rock station in North Mississippi. Yeah, the driver's tan where you got the arm out the window. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You got some old people up in this chat. I love it. Uh-oh. Now you don't miss the chickens. Here, you want look, Kelly. I, everything I do it for you, including the chickens. So there you go. There's your chickens. That's for you. Not much really going on there. I don't think there's gonna be. You know what? I think they had a party the other night because the I saw the meter. The meter was like around here the other night. So maybe somebody jacked it up to 100 and they had a chicken party. I wonder if they had a chicken orgy. You think chickens have orgies? You think like these might be exhibitionists, so these chickens might start doing it later. But like if there's no cameras or something, you think in the chicken coop, like the roosters come in and like, boom chicka bow bow. All right, the cocks are here. um uh Brian Adams, Canada's blessing and a curse. um I'm not quite sure how I feel about Brian Adams, to be honest with you. um because during the 80s there was a lot of Brian Adams back then too. That was a bad thing too about the 80s was 80s radio. um we have a lot of great music in the 80s, but a lot of times if there was like a really good song, it would be in that hot rotation. You'd hear it all the time. All the time. You'd hear it all the freaking time. And you just get sick of it, you know? I remember one song, that song by Kaja Gugu. To shy, hush hush, I do I. To shy, hush hush, I do I. They played the fuck out of that song. And I was no fan. I mean, I was just kind of like on the fence about that song anyway. And then they just kept playing it over and over in the hot rotation. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Um, for hours, chicken bulla. Like chicken bouillon, only it's chicken bulla. Um, Two cock enter, one cock lead. Pretty sure they would fight to the death, and the winner gets all the hens. So more like a harem than an orgy. Man, why you have to go dark? Right, Miguel Kasha Goo Goo. So interesting fact, if you didn't know this, the lead singer of Kaja Gugu, his name was Lamal, I believe. And Lamal sang the title track to the movie Never Ending Story. Never ending story. La 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 la. So that was the lead singer of Kaja Gugu that sang that. So if you didn't know that. Also, in that movie, Never Ending Story, there was some controversy when it came out between me and a buddy. And I've told this on one of the shows before, but it's how the thing he was riding, I guess they called it a luck dragon in the movie. And I just said it looked like a flying dog. It looked like one of those flying dogs. And somebody was a Never Ending Story purist, got my face. And they said, no, dude, it's a luck dragon. It's like, look at his face, man. It looks like a dog. It's like, it's a fucking flying dog. I mean, there's, look, I'd be hype to ride on a flying dog if you know, I didn't have to drive anywhere or take, you know, public transportation. I would think it wouldn't matter what you call it. And the dude was like, no, it's a luck dragon. It's a luck dragon. I think that's what this show has devolved into, is just me talking about the 80s in the middle of the night. So, Homer Simpson had a lawsuit against the Never Ending Story because it ended. Right? Maybe it was a technicality. I'm not quite sure. Sorry, balls itch. Sure you didn't need to know that. Anyway, just be glad you're not here. So Dingo's got the new pup. See what else is going on in here. I'm very disappointed about the sound not coming through. I wonder why that was the case. But I want to see. We've been going almost an hour, right? Right? Maybe. Is that the case? Shit's hidden. Yeah, a little over an hour. Let's see if I can find some fucked up commercials. I played some on a show early on in the history of Extra Bulla. That was when I remember who was on there. I think it was like Charles Johnson was on there or something. Let's look up the 80s commercials. Let's see if I can find a good one. Politically incorrect TV commercials from the 1980s and 90s. You guys want to watch that? You want to see that? I'm sorry. Listen. There was a movie, balls. So there was a movie called Just One of the Guys, right? And that was in the 80s. And it was this chick, and she was trying to get close to this dude. So she joined, she dressed, and she had to dress like a dude for some reason. Indeed, Miguel, it was a pretty good time. She had to dress like a dude for something. So her brother's trying to help her out, and her brother says to her, says, look, you need to do this and this, and you need to scratch your balls. You need to scratch your balls. And she said, well, what if my balls don't itch? And he said, all balls itch. It's a law. Anyway, that was that movie, Just One of the Guys. 80s pornos. Kelly likes that because she likes Jungle Adventures. Because there was some hairy motherfuckers in the 70s and 80s before they started chopping shit down to landing strips. Damn, I wish we could play porn on here. That'd be cool, but I would totally get shot down. So, hang on a second. We're gonna see if this works.
Hello. San here with very interesting cooking tip. Did you know real lemon made from real fresh lemons? Oh yes, real lemon tastes just like real.
Oh man, I don't know if I can play that. Could you hear that? Did you hear that audio? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not. Oh, you can hear that? All right. Well, we'll give it a shot. So these are politically incorrect TV commercials from the 1980s and 90s. So don't harp on me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just playing it. I'm just the messenger. It's 5 minutes. So we'll see how this works. And may God have mercy on our souls.
You know what? We decided we like dairy.
Kada-san here with Hello. Kada-san here with very interesting cooking tip. Did you know real lemon made from real fresh lemons? Oh yes, real lemon tastes just like real fresh lemons. Very good, very easy to use. You can use real lemon wherever you use fresh lemons. In cooking and baking. Oh, many places. Can even use to make nice lemon pie. That's lemon. Yes, lemon. Try real lemon wherever you use fresh lemons.
Some surprises every week to be won.
A $5 chicken, and it's good for 5 tries.
Larson is the weekly grand prize.
Holy shit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Holy shit! What the shit was that? So what happened was Falcor's dad was a luck dragon, went on a bender, and woke up in a doghouse next to a female pug. The rest is history, aka a never-ending story. All right. And I know, right? Holy shit! I can't believe it. I know that was supposed to be Al Jolson, but all right, let's watch some more. I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
You don't need a crystal ball to know that a guaranteed $1,000 a month for life would let you enjoy some of the things you've always wanted to do. Buy a Cash for Life lottery ticket. You could win $1,500 or $250 a month for life, or one of more than 16,000 cash prizes. For $2, you get a chance for a lifetime of security.
It's a Cash for Life lottery.
Support the Ontario Association for the Mentally Retarded and win for life.
This is Paul Nathan at the Arts, Crafts, Hobbies Building and Exhibition Place. For the last time this year, 48 of Montreal and Toronto's leading fur manufacturers are assembling their entire collections for the largest end-of-season fur clearance ever held. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of designer furs, including such prestigious names as Lavand, Canada Majestic, and Black Llama. This luxurious mink coat worth $3,200 at Exhibition Place, only $595, or on-the-spot financing and wear at home for just $55 a month. February the 14th to 17th in the Arts, Crafts, Hobbies Building at Exhibition Place.
Promotional consideration provided by Totes. When the weather turns bad, turn to Totes. Rain rolls right off. Totes hats and caps that you can take along anywhere to stay warm and dry.
Thanks very much. Good night. When my husband came home and I told him there was less than 30 minutes until delivery, he looked faint. And then when I told him we were having twins, he did. Come on, pizza, darling. Pizza twins. Just
Yo, no, what's up, buddy? Les Bones.
You know, having a husband is almost like having a baby.
Mattress too. We're watching inappropriate commercials from the 80s.
From the early days of color TV, the challenge was to get the world's best color. Now, Toshiba brings you the world's first flat square picture tube. The FST Blackstripe, only from Toshiba. Color is up to 18.
Yeah, I guess they are Canadian. Retro Ontario.
Tubes. So reliable. FST has the longest comprehensive warranty in Canada. 50 months. Add our top-rated VCR, the BM32, for color that sings. Toshiba.
You should have had a throw a party.
Oh, it's on the list.
Hi, I just moved in next door. May I go out cup of golden? Thanks.
My watch.
Swim a lot.
Oh, just enough to keep from drowning. So, you're an old friend of Bob.
Oh, sure. We go back, must be an hour.
What a great way to
Molson's.
All you gotta say is golden.
Here's your golden.
Now you're cooking.
You are.
You know, I think Jack really worships you.
Really?
Sure, he gave you a burnt offering.
Just follow the fire trucks. Oh,
That was stupid.
These homegrown tomatoes?
Yeah, except for Mary. She's from the West Coast.
This is kind of ridiculous. What is this shit?
Mine. Thought they were yours.
What a great way to open a party.
All you gotta say is golden.
Uh-oh.
This is the first time Wyompe Indians had ever been filmed. They had never seen red hair or anything like a Pathfinder.
And then they got measles.
Here on the equator, the air conditioner was a big hit. And I'm pretty sure they liked our music.
You know what? We decided we liked their music even more.
My new JVC compact VCR is the world's smallest, lightest VCR ever. It's ideal for taping graduation, school plays, Halloween. It's loaded with features.
That guy's stupid.
Perfect for Christmas morning, Groundhog Day, Little League, Big League.
Damn hornball.
VHS video.
Look at that old shit.
Biggest VCR ever.
Buzz off, Buster.
Great sound, too.
He has a horn dog. He's blind and he's feeling her up.
For soft, touchable skin. Intensive lotion.
She said, look, Stevie Wonder, I'm married, bitch. Listen, Les Bones, this is for you, chickens. I know, right? I think I'm probably gonna get a copyright ding on those. Anyway, let me shout out at people in the chat real quick. Yona, good to see you. Connect for most piss. Yeah, the triple Bach is supposed to be the better Molson, not like that shit. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Seems like a long way to go into the jungle just to smoke some DMT. I guess with DMT you can never go too far, I guess. All right. So you got to see your chickens. Now, that's Crocus. There's Crocus in case you missed, you latecomers. You're welcome, Les Bones. I do it for the people. Now back to this bullshit. So this blind dude just got like totally just shot down by this the married chick. Oh, that's it. That's all you get. Sorry. Oopsie sauce. Has anybody ever heard it? All right, so probably some of you have watched Joe Rogan and have heard him endlessly talk about DMT. But have you ever done DMT yourself? That's a big question. Because DMT is like the Wu-Tang Clan. It ain't nothing to fuck with. It is the most potent psychedelic that there is. And your pineal gland actually produces DMT. And DMT's in everything. DMT is in like yard grass, it's in trees. Every living thing has some amount of dimethyltryptamine. That's what it is, DMT. And it's weird if you think about it. That's just kind of like, that's what ties everybody together. It ties animals, plants, humans, living organisms, all to a certain degree have one form or another. They have DMT in their system. Dingo writing novels over here. I thought that commercial was going to go into where the blind guy needed the Vaseline because he found the wrong hole on the girl. Not that there are any wrong holes.
Shut up, bitch!
I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm just saying that cat coming out of that cupboard and knocking the fuck out of that other cat is just gold. I can watch it for hours. And I have. I would be like really baked and I just watch that cat just come in and just beat bitch. Beat the fuck out of them. So anyway, there's a I'm gonna look this up. There's a guy named his last name is Strassman. Give me just a second here. I think it's Rick Strassman. that he wrote this book. Yeah, Dr. Rick Strassman. He wrote this book called DMT, the Spirit Molecule, right? I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'm gonna so if you ever get a chance, this is a pretty cool it's from 2010. Thanks, Ivana. Thanks for hanging out with us on this weird night. Have a good one. His name is Dr. Rick Strassman. You take off the STR, he's Dr. Rick Assman. So he wrote this book, DMT, the Spirit Molecule, and basically in the 90s, he was given permission to use DMT to experiment on volunteers that came into his clinic, and these were people from all walks of life. Some were drug users, some were very clean, some were just like, different, economics, geography, that kind of thing. He got a bunch of people together, and he gave them like different amounts of DMT. He injected it into them. Now you can smoke it, or you can ingest it through ayahuasca route, but you have to have something that you have to take something else with it. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but to make sure that it doesn't just get digested in your stomach and just pass out through your poop and pee. But the majority of the patients that he experimented with this on, they all said, the majority of them all said pretty much the same thing, that they first they saw like all these geometric shapes and whatnot, and then they saw like some sort of chrysanthemum looking flower, and the flower opens up and it was like a wormhole, and they went through, and they went to this realm where they felt warm, but like a comfortable warm, like just everything they just felt really good. And some of them spoke to, and they spoke to like different types of beings there. Some of them were giving them an advice, and when they came out of it, because the whole thing only lasts like about like 20 minutes at the most, I think. Now there was this one guy down at Prospect Park who was just like smoking it like he was smoking weed. He was just like puff, 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 puff. That guy's brain was probably just fried from DMT. But yeah, it was they all experienced like the same thing. Like I said, the drug users, the non-drug users, rich people, poor people, just different walks of life, different ethnicities. And most of them all had the same thing. So it's very, DMT is very interesting to me. I want to do it right. I want to go down to Peru, and get a shaman to do it, so I could drink the ayahuasca. I think if you drink the ayahuasca, it lasts a lot longer. If you smoke it, it only lasts like about 20 minutes. But if you take the ayahuasca, it could last for like hours, I think. It really depends. But you want like a guide, make sure that you're cool. I'm not advocating anyone take DMT, but if you're interested, that link I just put in the chat, you can watch that documentary about his book. It's amazing, weird, but kind of cool stuff to talk about at parties. What's Signs got to say here? Don't ever say anything about cocaine or crack cocaine, unless you got some. Batty Batty's Agent, the Hollywood Shuffle. Hollywood Shuffle. I got some cracker cakes. I got hoe cakes. You want some hoe cakes? I got some hoe cakes. It was John Witherspoon. It's like he's was it Robert Townsend? He's dreaming about being a famous Hollywood actor, and he comes back to the hot dog joint, and everybody's like, "Oh man, we wish you were." We love you, and then his old boss is like, he went crazy, and he's sitting on the thing, and he's talking about hoe cakes. I got some hoe cakes. You want hoe cakes? I got some hoe cakes. I can make some hoe cakes right now. You want some hoe cakes? That's very fucking random. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up. We got shit to do tomorrow, and I'm sure you folks do too. So let me give a final shout out to the kids. Signs. Yes, it is. It's a hilarious movie. Hollywood Shuffle. It's a really good one. Remember when Lotka on Taxi mixing cocaine into the cookies, and he was wondering why they were selling Still Good, and Famous Amos was in the episode. I thought he put weed in the cookies. It was called Taxi. It wasn't called Taxi Cab. There, dingo. Because it was that Reverend Jim had one. Oh, okay, Doc, boss. Basically, Reverend Jim was Doc Brown, a stoner Doc Brown, and Doc Brown was Reverend Jim on cocaine and methamphetamines. Oh yeah, sneaking into the movies. We give Dirty Larry the finger. What does this mean? Mercury is going into retrograde. I hear the moon is going in Uranus. Jokes about poopy holes and planets. They would be some expensive cookies. I don't know. I tell you, like, since we're going on random excursions into free thought here, so I was a smoker for a long time. I smoked cigarettes, and I smoked weed too. But then I started getting into edibles, and it's like a totally different thing. So if you've never had either, here's the deal. The pros and cons. The pros of smoking weed is you get that instant head rush, and you're like, whoa, it kind of knocks you on your butt if you've never had it before. But it depends on how much you have. It could last like maybe, an hour or so, something like that. I mean, like at peak, and then it just kind of trails off into this nice, you just feel kind of good. So, you have the indica that just makes you nice and mellow, and the sativa is more of a head high. I can't really do the sativa too much. I have to have a hybrid. Like I like to be productive, but sativa kind of puts too much of an edge on there. You need a little bit of indica in there to kind of soften it up a little bit. Now if you do an edible, it just takes a little while. You're not going to get that instant, head rush or anything like that. You eat it or drink it, or however you intake it into your system, and you're like, at first you're like, well, man, nothing's happening. But then probably about like 20 minutes later, and then it just like, it's like, okay, so smoking weed is like a wave. It's like a tidal wave. It just crashes on you, right? Edibles is more like a tsunami, where the water's coming in. It doesn't look like a big giant wave. It's just like this slow moving, and then it comes in, and then it just keeps coming in, and then it keeps coming in, and then it keeps coming in. That's the only way I can really describe it. So can I make a request for Weed Boy? Can you say kitty like you do, so I can get the sound clip? All right. Well, I want it to be natural. So let me find the kitties again. Give me 1 second. We won't use the sound. We'll just use the thing here. Oh no. That's a good one. All right, let's do that. We get the setup here, all the dramatics. Then I gotta get out of here. Maybe. All right, here we go. Kitty! Where's the kid? Come here, you! Come here! Where did you... Kitty! 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 Come to me, baby kids! God damn you! You motherfuckers! I hope that worked. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Nightbot, you drunk bastard, go home. Reef, thanks. Dingo, Kelly, Atras, Yona, Ivana, thank you for coming out. We got Signs. Let's see, SFT, thank you so much. Les Bones, Miguel, Blaney Peterson, you're my riding crop aficionado. I know Jimmy was in here too. Thank you, dear. And thank you for the all you do with the artwork that you're doing with the merch. Hopefully that'll take off. We can buy that Russian yacht we've been dreaming about. Who else was in here? I know Ed Heller was in here earlier. Gamer was in here. Human Love Solidarity. Pretty decent little crowd up in here tonight. Not bad. 8 people still watching. For Tuesday morning, I guess that's not too shabby. I think I got everybody. Did I? Yes, I did. So as always, if you don't mind, hit the like button, share this, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. No problem, man. Appreciate you. And like I said, in the link there, the linktree.extra the /extra Bulla, you'll see a link to the Teespring, or I guess it's just Spring store now, and it has like all the t-shirts and goodies on there. Wait a second. Sorry, not tonight. No sex robots for you. We'll have to talk about other next time we do this. We'll talk about like I don't know, like dildos and stuff like that too. But yeah, check out the merch store. If you can't afford it, I understand. I'm broke as a joke too. So, but if you got some rich sugar mama or sugar daddy or sugar person in your life that's willing to buy you some shit, why not? Check out the tie-dye stuff is pretty good. I like the tie-dye stuff. So so coming up Wednesday, well, tomorrow, yes, like I said, 4:00 later today, Tuesday, I'm going to be on TNT Radio Live on the Misty Winston show. Comrade Misty, Putin's buddy, you know her. She's a sweetheart. That's coming up today. Then Wednesday, I will be with the lovely and talented Jimmy Sunderland on KRTD, Kerberos Media. We'll be doing the news at 1 p.m. Eastern. That'll be fun. Thursday night, Extra Bulla. Not quite sure who's going to be on. May do a potluck. Maybe get some folks that haven't been on before. Have like a little panel. Just talk about a hodgepodge of things. You think you might like that? I think that might be a cool thing. You know. I'm going to talk to some people this week and see who's available for that. Yeah, and so I'm on the Independent News Network there, INN. My buddy Reef is on there too. Check us out. Reef's got his news show Wednesday evening as well on INN, so that should be good and informational. And check out all our buddies on INN. We're trying to do good things. We're trying to work with all the other folks too, like RBN and Mikasa Sukasa, Hard Lens Media. You know, we're all one big independent family, you know, trying to help each other out. You know, I really don't know how to end these shows, so maybe I should end it with this.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, there we go. Shut up, bitch. I love every one of you. Take care of yourselves. Be good. Watch out for the nuts, as Mom always says. And, you know, just watch out for each other. You know, do mutual aid when you can. If you can help somebody out, you know, you see somebody homeless on the street, give them some food, a few bucks or whatever you can afford. Or just, you know, just build somebody up. Just, you know, somebody's feeling down about themselves or feeling down about life and they need a little bit of a little pick me up. Just, hey, look, you know, you're a good person. You know, and tell them all the good things about them. Build them up a little bit. I'm sure they would appreciate it. So, that's it. Get some sleep. I'll see y'all later. Wash your ass. You know the drill. Peace.
Shut up, bitch!